This milkshake is so thick. I did it all alone. Hooray. Oh, hi, by the way, we're playing REPO again because today got so out of whack. Like, ridiculously out of whack. Move this. Okay. Am I in a good position? Hold on. Reset that. I'm like trying to get comfortable because I've just been out and about all fucking day. What is that one on? Oh, because there's that. Okay, that makes sense. That. Okay. Let's try this again. Did I? So I woke up and I was like, all right, we're gonna get this done, we're gonna get this done, everything's gonna be great. Proceeded. What's it called? What the fuck do I have? That's right. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all this shit done today, and we're gonna get like video stuff done, we're gonna get short stuff, it's gonna be great. I got 2 new games that we're gonna be streaming, like, we're gonna be chilling. Kit, we need you to run some errands in the morning, by the way. Also get yelled at. And I just... Yeah, so just I went through my daily yell session, as I'm gonna call it moving forward, and then proceeded to run the errands. So it's just how those days go. That's sick. Okay, cool. Sweet. Got our cosmetic. Yeah, I don't know. Family just, it gets to be the weekend and immediately like things just go to shit so fast. It's unbelievable, I think I would say, for the most part. But like I don't know how else to explain it. I should be able to pick this up. Can I actually stand on this? Yes, I can. Cool. I have a 4th strength, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. I had to remind myself. No, but like that's just like what today was. Is I woke up and they're like, you need to do this, you need to do that. And I was like, all right, cool, yeah, fine. By the way, like, why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? Like, why don't you have a job yet? And that's gonna be the running theme I know moving forward. But it's also a Saturday, so like I don't know about it, y'all. Y'all who've been looking for jobs. I don't think I've ever been asked for like interviews or anything on a Saturday, of all things. Okay. Yep. I felt that one happening. Gotta go this way. Yeah, no, I just like I don't expect to hear back about anything on like Saturdays. So I just fully expect to like not get a call or whatnot. I don't know. That's what I think personally. So if somebody does like end up calling me and being like, "Hey yo, like you want an interview?" Like my phone is ready. It's amusing to me. Yeah, there's not much that I can do about it today, so. Can I just put this on you? Will that work? No. That's fair. But yeah, that's like the long and short of today is like, what are your plans for today? I was like, well, I've applied, like I woke up a little bit late, yeah, but I should be okay. Like no one's really gonna be giving me a call back. I think next week, or sorry, this upcoming week should be like really, really good. For is it barking? I don't know why, but this game just feels like it just got louder. Anyway, I feel like next week should be like a lot of good news. Like I'm feeling really optimistic. Not only do I have like some like big jobs that I should be hearing back from, but also usually 2 weeks after like a lot of like big applications is when you start hearing back from companies. So, we'll excuse me. I'm gonna have to put this in here, oddly enough. Still got... Is it that? It says there's a small item somewhere. Didn't I? Oh. Okay, cool. You know what? That's fine. I don't really care. The cup is going to be a freaking horrible thing to move, but whatever. Excuse me. My throat is still just parched. But yeah, I'm expecting good news. I'm expecting really good news. Running errands this morning was... Hi. I would say it wasn't like the best thing. Like, I'm not going to argue running errands. Like, if I got to run errands, I got to run errands. I'm part of this house. Like, I'm going to have to, you know, I got to grin and bear it, as some would say. I could do without the yelling. The yelling's like the big thing. Like I've learned, and I think it was, I think the best way to put it is, Doge is the one who like told me about it, but it really didn't become apparent until I moved back in with family. Like, holy hell, I have some like serious trauma when it comes to being yelled at. And I think it actually has affected some of my previous jobs. Because I'm thinking about the times where I've been like, I wouldn't say like talked down or like badly or anything like that. But like, you know, you make a mistake and get like a stern talking to, right? You make a mistake at the job and they're just like, hey, like, this is where you fucked up. Just don't do it again. Yada, yada, yada. We'll move on. But for some reason, like at most jobs, I end up getting like I get like cold feet and I just start freaking out whenever I get like talked down to. In that, like, I guess talked down to might not be the best way to say it, but that's like the best way I can explain it. And I never realized, because of how much yelling goes on at the house that I'm in right now, because of all of that, like I am terrified to get yelled at. And the thing is, a lot of it, interesting, a lot of it is stuff that like, I'm trying to think of like Hi. I don't know what the best way to deal with you. I could just murder you. Bella. You know what? I just walked up to Bella and be like, I don't think you're needed. Oh. Yeah, I ain't fucking with you, bro. No way I'm dealing with you. What was I trying to say? No, just like all the yelling that goes on here. I think it's gotten me like really scarred. And that is like the long and short of it. So sucks. What are you doing here? Interesting that you got behind me. Yeah, yelling, bad. Kit don't like yelling. Kit get really, really sad when yelling happens. And it does not go well when it does happen. But it happens a lot, so I don't know what to do. That's what I'm trying to say. Gosh. I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. Like, I just got to deal with it. But I think that's why I don't take, like, people being angry at me, like, well, because it just causes me to, like, shut down completely. But, I mean, that's the situation I'm in right now. You know, once the job stuff happens, we can move on to greener pastures, and I don't have to worry about it anymore. I did not realize I walked down the wrong place. Mobby. Didn't mean to walk on you. Should be fun. Yes, 57. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. We got our first box. Bad. Now I gotta figure about the, Oh, hi. Okay. Is that all of them? Gambit. No, we're missing a level 2. We are missing one level 2. I am in a predicament because we have that to get, which I don't know how we're gonna deal with. All right, Oogles. You. No. Okay. Stop trying to kill Oogles. It's never gonna work. Damn. Thought that could work. Wasn't going to. Yeah, I need to just stop trying to kill Oogles whenever possible. Like, it's never going to work. It's going to just keep ending in travesty. And now I'm gonna have to buy a heal. The only way to kill Oogles is if we're behind them and they are, like, close. Like, if Oogles is in this hallway, like, that would be perfect. But it kind of depends. Really kind of depends. Where are we going? Right here. Perfect. So what, we've lost like $4,000 worth of items? It's not terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Where was I? Yeah, I just gotta make do with what's going on. Turn this up. Room's hot today. I think it's just because I didn't have my fans on this, didn't have the fans on last night. It'll be my first summer in Arizona in a while, though. That's gonna be fun. Obviously, Arizona gets, like, super hot, super fast, so... Okay, this pad. Am I, like, just sitting on it wrong? Let me move it like that, maybe. Move these up. It feels somewhat better. Ooh, we got one of these ones. Usually he's not going to have anything. It does not hurt to check. No, but first summer back in Arizona, it's already going to be hitting like the hundreds, 110s and stuff. People usually are not the biggest fan. A lot of water. That's always the big thing. Like, if you ever live in a hot state, you really got to be aware of, like, just, you need water. Soda, if you like soda like I do, like, sure, go for it. But at the end of the day, like, you really just need to be focusing on getting water. Yeah, okay, that's what I figured. Do I not have tumble launch? That's right, I don't. Cool. So, it's also why, like, it's nice that there's ice cream places nearby. Because having a cold drink is really nice. Okay. I think we're close enough. This is going to be hell to move. But we're going to try. It should be light enough. So if you ever wondered what happens if you try to lift that when it turns red, that's what it does. Which is why this is hell to move. The reason I stopped that is because I was trying to grab this. Okay. I'm going to move this up. Specifically because of how horrible this is about to be. Alright, so I have to move this all the way to the base. If I get launched, it's over. Nope, 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 nope. Listen, I know that there's a cosmetic piece. Losing 35k like that is no, like, we need the money. And I need the drone. if I did grab that, I was gonna die. So, listen, that's fine. 20 minutes in, and we already had our first, like, big failure. Works for me, I guess. I don't... Do be what it is. Look at that! Found it immediately. Another run right here. Oh. Hi, Loom. Loom actually might not be that bad. Got a few ideas. Oh, there is a TV right there. I was like, I thought I saw a TV like out of the corner of my eye, and I was just like, ah, oh, that's whatever. But no, TV is right here. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Yeah. What up? For those who don't know what about the cursed items do, when you get a cursed item, or like a cursed item activates, I believe the sound is universal, so it lets every enemy know where you are. So that's why the flower like immediately got there. I guess we'll just two-shot you. Whoop bam. Whoop bam. As you can see, everybody's on the way. Why? No, that's actually bad. I really hope that... Oh, dude, that was Looms that blew up too, huh? Hello. Okay, not the end of the world. That was pretty bad, but like it wasn't horrible, especially because it was like an enemy orb. It wasn't actually one of the items that's in, so I think we're okay. Gramophone. Yeah, that's the downside of finding like a cursed item immediately, is because every enemy goes to you. And that's every enemy, as you just saw. So, cleanup crew, Loom. Loom obviously was going to show up. We had the gnomes, the tick, and then somebody else we just blew up. We just blew up two things. I don't remember what I just did. The flower, that was another one. And then the mentalist. There is a mod that I think tells you like what your enemies are once you see them, which would be nice because then I can at least like keep like a note of like, oh, these are who we're up against. That's great. But it's not like the end of the world. Honestly, with what we started off as, we're doing okay. The gnomes are going to be annoying, but as they tend to be. It really just depends on what our big item is. There's obviously one big item that we don't want. But there are a few big items that would be fine. I also thought about it last night. The hauler would have been probably nice to get, so that way we can actually like store orbs without them getting damaged. It's just a way better scout, but it's still probably just much better in multiplayer than it is in single player. Where is my shotgun? It's out there. Okay. That is a Voss. That is a fragile one. Sexton. I don't want to destroy that. The crazy thing is that I think that's going to be probably our final item. God, dude, seriously. Monkey, if you start clapping. Cool. I mean, every enemy's dead, so it's like not terrible right now. I think for this particular run to go well, like I will need all of their orbs. What am I doing? Because the thing is with their orbs is like I can then get the money to probably get more strength. But we are just not in a good position. I'm being so cautious with this, like I'm holding my breath. Like my finger has never been more on the fuck. Okay, hold on, that was like only 500, so not bad. Just don't wanna. Beautiful. A little bit closer. We're just gonna lift up and go. How many shots do you have left? Oh, you have many. Cool. Blew down the door, why don't you? I guess we'll go this way. I still want to load up on as much stuff as we can. This is one of them. All right, what big items are we looking for? Clock is a good one. A harp is actually fine. Pretty much anything but the grand piano. Honestly, statue is incredible. I think you're gonna be going to the other side. Yeah, you're not gonna be in the first area. Don't worry about that. Ah, yes, the big hole in the ground. This is actually going to help out spectacularly. I cannot believe that that just immediately got damaged. Literally just took it out of its box and was like, yeah, you're getting damaged. Up is good. Whatever is up here is really going to tell us how this is going to be. Like, I'm telling you right now, whatever's around this corner, it's gonna really be telling. There's nothing. Cool. Okay. Fuck. Well, that's a grand piano. We also got the clown, or as the lore says, Kit's girlfriend. Don't read too into that. Okay. Question that we got to get answered is where is the nearest extract? Is it this? No. Why? So I changed I changed some stuff. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, that is that. Okay, cool. How in the world am I getting the piano up there? No, and the big room's here? Big room is here? Oh, no. Okay, well, we have 2 pits. The good news is we have 2 pits. Is this a... Oh, this is just a curve around. Okay. Okay. So, statue's gonna have to go in one. Piano's gonna have to go in the other. The issue is... Can I get the statue from back there to here? There's a possibility. There is a very real possibility. This is going to have to go right there, that, and then, okay. It's all going to depend on if we get that statue. Luckily, it's a straight shot. And the statue is light. I say light, it's mostly just... What are you stuck on? Excuse me. Grab the base. All right. Everything's fine, I swear. Everything's a-okay. Please don't get stuck. I need you. Okay. Lift you up. Boom. Okay. So, we are going to bring you in right there. Bring you in sideways. And then you like right here. Alright. Not too bad. We got a piano to worry about now. So what? 64? Yeah. Okay, cool. And we got our blue cosmetic back. Everything is coming up great. There is a piano. I have to worry about. Dude, the fucking gnomes are back? How were you back already? Buddy, you're dead. Where's your brethren? How are you back already? Gnomes are the freaking worst. Okay, other thing that we have not checked is up top. Up top does have some concerns. There is a spyglass on the ground that I just kind of completely missed. Honestly, let's just open this right now. Just see some more gnomes. No. Luckily, the piano is in this room. So, like, it's just a matter of how do we get it around the big, giant pit of doom and despair without it breaking? I don't have an answer to this question. There's also a clock that I need to go grab. Like, listen, giant piano, you're gonna have to wait, like, a hot second. Also, this is still a radio and not a clock. I know the other fun thing about this radio, it's a cursed item. And we love our cursed items that will start playing noise and everybody comes to our location. The thing is once you're further into a match or into this, you do have like... Hi. So Loom spawned, right? Loom's already just right here because they're always going to spawn in like the next room. Get over there, get over there. Wait, hold on. If I go over here, I think I win. Later. Seriously? That is the second time we have broken Loom's ball. Also, I guess it's just... Why is it trying to play ads? Stop trying to play ads. Okay, so it's apparently it's just gonna start one ad, and then that's it. I don't understand why, but dude, I'm actually pissed that that broke. Damn. All right. Okay, Ocarina. Oh no, it's not. Okay, cool. We're good. We're good. Brrr. Okay. I hate you. You're going in there. The flower's up there now. Aren't you at 4? Seriously? This is too big to be that. Dude, we're just losing all the big shit. I need to figure out where this piano's going. Okay, so everything is awful. Like, actually bad. So much money lost. And I have a So here's what I'm thinking. Piano, I just need to get up there because it's heavy. It's going to be the most annoying thing to deal with. I think I just want to get that taken care of. The fossil, we're just going to bring to the next extract, which it should be light enough. It shouldn't be that big of a deal. Anything else we find is going to be just, whatever, I guess. On the plus side, it's just enemy orbs that we're losing. It really shouldn't be, though. This is like the worst I've done in a hot second, so. I think our biggest question, bar none, is am I even going to be able to move this? It is kind of moving. Okay, now we're just gonna push. Come on. Come on, just get over the pit. Just get over the pit. Get over the pit. Get over the pit. If you fall in the pit, this is the worst news ever, and I'm gonna have to reset again. Please. Okay. It's slow going, but it's working. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Please. Just do this. I'm just gonna have to push. Just push. Dude, what is my plan here? Push! No! Wait, it's stuck. Push! No! Why did I crouch? Okay. Do this. Push. Come on. Nope. No, 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 no. No, no. Please. Please. I can't believe I did it. Move out slightly. Move out slightly. Just lift up. Squeeze. Squeeze. Well, there's something over there. The clown, that's right. Well, this just got infinitely harder. Oh no. Oh no, this is bad. This is actually bad. I have a clown to grab and a dinosaur to grab. And then I just have to avoid everything after I kill it all again. So let's grab you. You're important to the cause. You got to be kidding me. Yes, I hear the gnomes. Did you follow me? What's the plan, gnomes? Heard you. The worst part is there's still things over here. This is bad, y'all. This is bad. And I need to recharge the shotgun. And Loom's back. Loom being back actually isn't that bad. Because I'm just gonna shoot Loom into the pit. Like, that's whatever. But that means everything else is gonna be back, which that's the bad thing. Let me just make sure. Is Loom on the way? Loom is indeed on the way. So I have to shoot Loom and then recharge everything. Can you... I'm gonna need you. I'm like right over here. Okay. Please go into the pit. You're kidding. Nice. Let's not break this. All right. I now have to run all the way back, recharge my shotgun. I just heard the flower. Cool. And then cleanup crew should be around here somewhere. And then that's just going to be also awful in a whole bunch of ways. I've been taking far too long in this one area. That's just the unfortunate truth. And this has just not been the run. What are you doing here? Get out of here. I like how it was like, hello, flower. Goodbye, flower. I still need to get the dinosaur. That's the worst part about this all. I still need to get the dinosaur. No. Alright, we're gonna go grab the dinosaur. Luckily, it's light as a feather. Come with me if you want to see a world of imagination. Except my world of imagination is currently crumbling to the ground, so, like, please just go easy on me. Oh, you want me to go around the hull, do you? Please. You're the last big item. Like, bar none, you are the last big item. And if there is any other big items, I'm going to cry. Hello, goodbye. I need you to move your orb over here. I need this. Come with me and you will see a fucking goddamn travesty of the worst kind. Nope, nope, no, don't go, uh-oh. He's bad if you do, uh-oh. Come with me and you will see a world of imagination. I don't know what I'm singing, but I just know that it's something. If you fall into the hole, you're dead to me. Anyway. Don't you dare hit the box. Come over here. We're fucking, what did I just do? Alright, cool. Alright. Everything's coming up. Great. Cool. There is a cleanup crew that I do need to kill. It's more... Okay, yeah, there's a cleanup crew. Hello! Whoa! What the hell? Where do you come from? What up, Lossy? How are you? Alright, so Mentalist's Orb, that's just going to stay there for right now. I think I just want to put this right here for now, and then we'll just get the dinosaur in here. We'll move you up a little bit. Put you right there. Alright, are we good? Sick. I now have to figure out how to transport this. That was depressing. On a grand scale of how depressing that was 11. Oh, I'm alright, how am I? I'm doing alright. I had some plans. I'm trying to figure out like what the new games are that we're going to stream. Since Pocopia is going to be going on hiatus, and we're just waiting for DVD video and some other stuff to get done. So until then, was trying to come up with... Can I just use this to push it? Okay. It's this room. Let's go! Yes, I'm trying to get some ideas and stuff. I think I have the 2 games in line of what I want to play. We also have Hamtaro that I still gotta finish, which that will hopefully happen soon. Keyword is hopefully. Okay. It's at this point that we make an executive decision, and I think we're just making the executive decision to leave because of just how horrible this is just all gone. Like, we'll take the money and we'll run. Oh no. Yeah, I'm taking the money and running. I know that there's probably more that I can get. We just can't right now. There's no way you respawned, right? You're still behind me? Right? You're still behind me? There's no way you respawned. It's gonna go. $50 minutes, just one. Not exactly good. 154K. Okay. It's not terrible. It's not a terrible situation. Not the greatest, but there is no strength. Strength doesn't exist in this run. Oh my gosh. I mean, this is more or less okay. I do need tumble launch because that's going to be the way I get out of my situations. Give me more HP. What a horrible night to have a curse, as they say. Okay. We don't need sprint speed anymore. 8 range is the maximum amount of range that you can get, from what I read, so we're gonna take that. 24k crouch rest, 18k crouch rest. I'll take the reroll. If it's strength, we switch. No, but we get rid of the 24k crouch rest. Where did I put it? Because I think this actually equates to... Yeah. Excuse me. Unbelievably, this run's still going. We're getting cosmetics, which is great. Alright, well we finally got one tumble launch. That's awesome. You wanna know what we need now? Strength. How much strength do we need? We need to get to 13 strength. It is bad. Also, I still have had this tag on this entire time. That's fine. Okay. Now we gotta go run and see if we can find... We have a little bit more stamina, so like, we might be okay. Goblin Mask. Once again, we run until we either see A, an enemy, or B, one of the boxes. Selfie orbs right there. Yeah, Blossy, have you seen what my repo semi-bot looks like? I cannot believe that just worked. It has head on and it's pink. That is correct. Look at that goofball. Until I get more. Still gonna look like a goofball, so. So far, this is not looking good. There's a robe. There's an animal. We leave. The Repo Man's such a cutie pie. Please don't let him die. I will not. Don't worry. It's fine. We need to get more cosmetics, though. Also, he's made of cheese, so we can let cheese know that Repo Man is made out of cheese. Boombox, not bad. I see a burger diamond. Another loom. Awesome. Golden poo. We're just looking for a cosmetic box. That's it. I do have 200 HP, so I should be able to like take a lot of damage now. The only concern that there is being pushed into pits. You're right there. I would just want to go this way, just on the rare chance. Is there anything? Nope. Cool. More cosmetics. More cosmetics. We need to dress up in our Sunday best, even though it's Saturday. Baby head. Golden tooth. Stop a few things over here. Do you want all the cosmetics? That would be the goal, yes. There's over 500 of them, and I think the best way in order to get them is by, you know, essentially just reloading saves. Diamond, dude. All right, there we go. We got a cosmetic. Cosmetic box has been acquired. He is like 5 apples tall. Well, we're not going to put all of them on, but like we do want to see what we can get. I'm not using cheats to unlock them all right now. Okay, we're on level 8, right? I don't remember. Is the next boost at 10? I think the next, like the big, oh, I'm gonna need to move this cup. Don't you wake up. Don't you do it. There's a duck. Hi. What up, Cassie? Cassie, I have news for you. That duck was not really a duck. It's actually a flesh monster. It's an apex predator. It's a ducky. That's what it gets you. You want to pet the duck? The duck eats your face off. What did the little guy do to get smoked in the dome like that? What a sentence. To the duck under your head. What will you do? Quack. Deceased. It's what must be done. Otherwise, it's gonna eat my face off. Other options were to flush it down the toilet, but I didn't find a toilet in time. And I have a shotgun. And y'all are gonna be sad when Elsa shows up. Because if we find Elsa next to a pit, you know, things are gonna happen. When who shows up? Elsa. Elsa's a dog you have to pet 5 times in order to have them go away. But they have the most HP in the game, and if they get injured for any reason, after they get up from their stun, they turn into a big hulking brute that punches you in the face. I just slid off that. That's funny. Fair enough, I support the dog's decision. Yeah, the dog's scary. Well, the worst thing is if the dog makes noise, you're just gonna die, so... Okay, so none of these are like giant items, so I need to find a actual gigantic item before we continue on. Golden poop is... I mean, I guess it's fine. Not the greatest thing, though. What's in here? Lasers. That. Oh, you know what? We can take Blender. Blender's not bad. Okay, so this is the Museum of Human Art. Oh, hi. If the dog, like, you just accidentally injure a dog, and then it just turns into a giant brute that just punches you in the face. Deserved, honestly. Like, absolutely deserved. We're not going to worry about the giant head that I just decimated. That's Headman. Right there. Oh, Oogles is here too? Fucking Oogles, dude. Oh. Ow. You're not Oogles. You're actually much worse. Nope. The amount of depression that just was, losing my shotgun in the one hole. I cannot believe that just happened. You're telling me that fucking loom, dude. Telling me that I just casually lost the shotgun in the tiny pit in that room. I not believe it. How much HP is a set? You thought I was admiring the whole... No, what happened was I shot the shotgun, but sometimes if you're too close, which is just the case with fighting Trudge, that giant guy with the sword, if you're too close, the shotgun like jets out of your hand. So the shotgun just jutted out of my hand and fell into the one hole. So my only weapon to actually like get through this was gone. That's why I was looking in the hole to see if I could like find it and hopefully like it was still there. But no, the frickin' fighting the Trudge, it just caused my shotgun to just go into the void. Never to be seen again. Okay, so I had a green, like, I just want to be sure. The previous round we had a green cosmetic, right? So with, we should be better now with the blue one. Loom should be here soon. Dude, seriously? It's taking little bits of damage. Fine, go the long way. Oh, Cassie! Goodbye. Goodbye. Don't you dare, Bella. Don't you dare. Do you want this? Do you want this, Bella? 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 Bella, get the fuck back here. I actually know some people who have, what is it, tryptophobia? Is that what it's called? It's the fear of, like, tiny holes. I think that's what it is. Is that tryptophobia? It's not thalassophobia, because that's the fear of the ocean. Isn't it several little holes? Yeah. Because I think, like, to them it looks, like, super unnerving, which, you know, teach their own. I guess that's why it's a fear. But, like... What was it? There was, You're dead. What was it called? Swiss cheese. I had Swiss cheese in a sandwich, and I was, like, eating it, and I, like, opened up the You're just gonna die, Bella. Fucking... But yeah, no, they started like freaking out because of like the whole situation. I got really confused, and then that's when I learned about what it was. I think the thing is like, to them it's weird that you can see through something. This is dumb, but I'm doing this. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Not even a scratch. I don't think it's fine at all, actually. It didn't lose any value. We're chilling. There's, see, the only thing I could think of when I hear holes now is... What is it called? It was an old SMG4 video. And I think it's Mario and Luigi, like, react to something. And Mario is, like, disgusted at something that they're, like, looking at. I think it was... If I'm trying to remember what it was. What I think it was like a situation where they were looking at like something that like Mario deemed as ugly, and Luigi's like nose was growing, signifying that was supposed to be like a dick joke. And Luigi just turns to Mario and casually says, "If there's a hole, there's a goal." To which Mario just slaps the shit out of him, which I always found just super funny. But like, for some reason, every time I hear holes, like that's the thing that like first comes to mind. I'm just like, ah, yes. Slapping the shit out of Luigi for saying that. A goal to squeeze through and pop out the other side. I think that's what tubes are for. Bro, what are you doing? Okay, luckily, the strength to kill you. What Cassie could also be referring to as Vor, which that's a conversation not meant to be had right now. I don't remember what enemies I've killed. We just won't worry about that door. How's that sound? Also, y'all, 2 cosmetics? 2 cosmetics? That might be not the best, but... it's fine. Doesn't matter if it takes damage. It's a banana with a bow. What am I looking for right now? Am I looking for the big object? I think I'm looking for at least one of the big objects. Well, hello there. Nice to see ya. Okay, you know I'm here. But guess what, bitch? I'm right here. I jumped over you. Death from above. Toy car. That was a robe. I think it's time for kits to return. Is this... okay, it is. I think I've come far enough. I'm trying to remember what... according to, I think it was Pasta who pointed out the fact that, like... to save myself from enemies a lot of the time, I just flirt with them to hope for the best. And then we had to discuss Rule 63 of the internet. I had to explain it to both him and Flex. That was a funny time. No hesitation, nothing? Exactly. Fuck is a Rule 63? So rules... Oh my lord, no! Stop! No! Don't! Please! Hello? Good thing I have the strength. And our level 2s. Rule 63 of the internet is very similar to Rule 34 in a sense. Not the baby. The baby throws things. So we want to get rid of the baby ASAP. Rule 63 of the internet is that everything can be gender bent. It has a gender. So like anything that's male has a female variant and anything female is a male variant. I think there's a subsection of the rule that for like, I think it's a different rule of the internet that anything can like to work for like trans and like non-binary, but all in all, like that's just like the rule. Rule 34 obviously is if it's on the if it exists on the internet, you know, there's a certain type of drawing of it. Listen, there's stuff that will be said on stream. The P word, I probably shouldn't. But Rule 63 is like my favorite rule of the internet because artists will usually incorporate it with just expanding proportions. That's why like female characters, when they get gender bent to male, they'll have a they'll have abs and like some expanded body parts, and then same goes vice versa. Why is everything on the internet freaked out? This is like 2000s Blossy, so like it's not anything current. It's not like, oh, this is like an actual sort of thing. This was just a joke that was made. I think it was on 4chan. I've never really been on 4chan before, but I think like the whole thing was they made like a whole bunch of rules for the internet, with the first rule being a joke about like Fight Club, where it's like you don't talk about the internet sort of thing. But the two most famous ones is 34 and 63, I would say. The internet, I mean, the internet's just the internet, if we're just being real. I mean, we talked about it yesterday during REPO about just my disdain for different generations and how they use the internet. And how different ones react to different things. It do be what it is. My take on the internet, like nowadays, is that the internet can be a fantastic place and it brings a whole lot of people together. That being said, there are How do I put this? I'm trying to say this in the... Oh, I forgot I need to deal with you. Let's go over here, because that way when I launch you, you will go into the pits. How Kit does it. I just fell into the small pit, and that almost killed me. Cool. Okay. So, big thing on the internet is anonymity. So, like, the right to be anonymous and, like, hide your identity on the internet. It's just a thing, right? You know, everyone has their username. They don't want to have people know where they live and everything because, yeah, a bunch of weirdos out on the internet, right? That's kind of like the big thing. And you want to protect yourself. That being said, there are some that, like... I don't know if this is, like, a controversial sort of take. This is just my own take on, like, what I think. So just take it with a grain of salt, I guess. For the internet, like, it would be great. It's great that everyone has anonymity. And for those who, like, really treasure being anonymous, like, they absolutely should keep it. But if there's, like, you know, criminals or, like, just bad people on the internet that are using that anonymity to hide and do, like, really shitty things and criminal things, that there should always be a way to reverse it. So that way people can know who the actual person is. So they can't just keep doing it under a pseudonym. I think that's the proper way to word what I'm trying to say. But, like, it should be just purely put in the hands of the law rather than, like, the wider public. Might sound like a weird thing. Ow. Bella just fell. Yeah, no, and I know that people can, like, if they really try, they can find information about you because there's public records for everybody everywhere if you look. And I get that. I'm just saying that, like, there's people who will go out of their way to, like, to hide their, like, info and everything, but, like, do, like, criminal related acts and be like, haha, you'll never figure out who I am because I'm hiding my info. And then, like, it has to take just diving through a whole bunch of, like, public records just to, like, get a little bit of who the person is. I don't know. I think I've just had friends who've just, like, it's never happened to me, so I don't super worry about it. But I have had friends had, like, really shitty people online do, like, you know, horrible things. They have horrible things happen to them, and then it just leads to, you know, nothing being done, no criminal charges happening, and they just have to move on from what happened, and it's like, no. I don't know. Kit Brain just works in weird ways. I think I'm just still feel really, like, I don't know if feeling strongly is the word, but I still feel, like, frustrated about the whole thing that happened to Weeby and my friend David just a few days ago. Like, No reason for the thing that happened to have happened. To at least them. To the others involved, absolutely. Like, there's a reason. And I just... I don't know, people just should be held accountable for what they do. Where'd you go? Did you fly this way? I did shoot the guy who you can't see. Don't you dare. If I can get that spear. That'd be good. Hello. All right. I think we just send this. Dude, we haven't seen the big item yet. That's actually concerning. We did see Robe. Like, I also need to recharge the shotgun at some point. No way. I heard the robe and I thought I could make that jump to get to safety. I thought I could make that jump. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What a choke. Yeah. It's just what happens sometimes. I don't know why I panicked is the big thing, though. Like, there was not really a reason for me to panic at all. I should have just dropped the thing and killed the robe, but... No, I panicked for some reason. Well, yeah, as much. Well, we run it back. These things happen. These things do happen. I'm not even dealing with this. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes in this game. Sometimes you'll do really, really well, get really far, and, you know, you just make a mistake. To be honest, like, that run had no... There was no reason for that run to be doing as well as it did. Let it be 100% known. There is no reason why I should have done that well at that run. Like, I know I'm pretty decent at the game, but just the sheer fact that we had no strength upgrades at all. Yeah, we had no strength upgrades at all. I only had the shotgun and the indestructible drone. I didn't have anything else to help me out with fighting off enemies. We didn't even see a trank gun. Like, all of that combined, I think it was a recipe for disaster. Let you run it back. As you do, as you do. I'm also trying to think if, like, there's anybody... Here's the thing about this game, okay? I really do enjoy this game, and I do understand why people say, like, it's a friend slop sort of game. Like, that's the defining term of this type of game, okay? I just wish the servers for this game were better. Because I would be down to play this with more people, like, if I could. But the servers of this game are just atrocious. I don't know why I'm being quiet, because it's not multiplayer. Like, in multiplayer, you're supposed to be quiet around the huntsman. But single player, you don't need to. Dude, Shadow Kid, fucking leave! My goodness. This is one of those games, though, that I would love to play with more people. I do wish the servers were better. Because the people I have played this game with, like, the servers are just so awful to where, like, you'll grab something and it'll just, like, stay still for, like, 10 seconds. And then finally the game's like, oh, yeah, you grabbed the fire extinguisher? Okay, you can move it now. It's like, oh. But I grabbed it, like, 10 seconds ago. Hold on, let me think about that again. And then it'll be like 15 more seconds. I don't know, it just annoys me, because you don't tend to have that issue with others, unless I guess if, like, their internet just sucks. Which maybe might be the case, I don't know. I think we got everything. Gonna be around there. I could actually just put the box in here. But yeah. I would want to play this with more people. I'm still kind of sad that Doge never, like, invited me. When him and Allie, like, first played this game. But I mean, I've become a dang good solo player. $28K, not bad. Don't need to grab the scout anymore. Clown emoji. I think I just got called a clown. Can't believe this. Get him, Blassie. This next to me. You got him? You got him? Fuck him up. Oh, look, a gun. Just one strength, please. Thank goodness. We grab the one strength. And now we're chilling. You know what? While we're at it, let's go check our 2 cosmetics. Face middle. Alright, a mustache, I guess. Second one. Honestly, that one's pretty cool. I like that one, actually. Those are mustaches. That makes more sense. You know what? I like that. We'll take it. We'll take it. Alright, 1 strength. Not bad. We're gonna need more, but that's fine. And we got a gun. Cassie's got the sheeples armed and ready. They all do have arms. Alright. Once again. Running through, looking for a cosmetic. I do think that the most efficient way is just, like, getting a cosmetic box and then... or, like, seeing an enemy first. Like, if you find either one of those 2... that's where you just stop. How many doors can we go through today? All of them. I did it. I went through every single door. I'm gonna be honest, if there's nothing in here, we'll just reload. Nothing. Not a thing. Not a thing. Alright, we're back. We're looking for a box. plate. See that? It's a cosmetic in a box. Wrong door. That was the wrong door to open. It was absolutely the wrong door to open. That was such a wrong door. There's no more cosmetics in the box. There's no more kit anymore either after that one. You can see my face on that one. I like, oh man. I wish I knew, like, I gotta still get like the other expressions of the PNGtuber like set up. But man, if it like could detect my reaction to that, oh, I actually jumped. Like I saw Headman and I'm like, I am dead. Death has found me. Like legit though, I just what's up, Tick? Nah, I completely expected death. I so scared. What the fuck, bro? Oh my lord. At least Robe paid me no mind. That at least helped out a good bit. All right, this is the what, third reset? I'm feeling pretty good about this. I'm feeling blue box. Third time's the charm, so they say. I don't know what he shot at. I don't know what he shot at, but it wasn't me. I don't know what he shot at. What did they say about the fourth time? There was nothing charming in that box. There was no box. Also, I was supposed to help out with like something today. Like I did all my errands in the morning, but there was one other thing that I was like waiting to do. And I don't know if we're even doing it. Fourth is a horse, so I'm dead. Flossie. Oop, hold on. Where did somebody just turn? Uh-oh, that's not good. Stream's still going, right? That's weird. Sorry, word came in to ask a question, and then immediately after I got a text asking if something happened because power went out for somebody briefly. Hmm. That was weird. Hopefully there's no power issues, but who's to say? Who's to say? You're catching up to me. No, nope. All right, 6th try. Weird that somebody's having power issues in this house. I'm wondering if when Word opened my door, if he might have hit something. Because I do have a strange feeling that this room might be connected to some of the other rooms. But who's to say? Who is to say? Blossy, why are we not finding any cosmetics? Need a detailed breakdown. Need a deep dive into why we're not finding anything. That's a clown. That's a clown. That clown said hello, and I said goodbye. Bossy, I thought you were majoring in RNG. That's crazy. I can't believe it. Blossy lied to me. Blossy told me they were majoring in RNG, and I believed them. It's a too competitive an atmosphere. That's fair. All right. Okay. If there is one, whoops. Hold sprint for that long. No. Elsa? You know what? All right, we can see Elsa transform. All right, cool. That was Elsa transforming. We don't need to be here anymore. Blossy's like, that's a puppy. Oh no. I did tell you the puppy did go get buff. The puppy did indeed get buff. Don't pet it in time. They will punch you in the face. It also has the most HP out of any enemy in the game. That long hallway is definitely where the enemies are. Box. The boxiest. The boxiest, boxiest, oh, the boxiest. Oh, the boxy. I don't even remember what the original song for that is. There's a rope. You see the tick, and the tick's like, Your Majesty robe is here. Yes, Your Majesty robe is indeed here. He will kill you today. All hail the Majesty of robe. And I just sat there looking at it being like, ah, yes, I'm going to die. This is like the weirdest dry streak ever. I think the original song is called Glamorous. The glamorous. Oh, that glamorous, glamorous. Oh, you're glamorous. Oh, so foxy, foxy. I think that's how the song goes. Gosh, it's so... Everyone in this house, I believe, listens to rap, as I've discovered. Oh, hello. Pardon me, I'm gonna just run right past y'all. I just wanted to see if there's a... Oh, alright, cool. Like, I'll turn on, like, Nikke music or, like, some anime soundtrack and immediate criticism. I'm like, oh, okay. Like, when I was cleaning, like, I wouldn't say cleaning, I was more like organizing my room. Because I know I'm going to be here for now a while. I started playing, like, Nikke music, and everyone around me was not happy. I'm like, damn. To be fair, yes, Commander was the first song that played, which, you know, not the best first song to listen to, I think, if you don't know what Nikke is. Got rotten tomatoes thrown at you. That's a sentence. If you listen to the Providence remix, or I've heard the TT Star stuff now is like really good. Dude, can I talk briefly about, like, so I'm really far behind on Nikke story stuff. I just want it to be known. I'm really far behind on Nikke story stuff. Not because I'm not interested in it. I'm actually really interested, and I'm looking forward to actually... Dogs are barking. Like, actually reviewing a lot of the story and making videos on that separately. That's a clown. But I have this belief based on how Nikke Reddit and Nikke Twitter is, that people have never experienced idol culture before. Like, which is baffling to me as somebody who's played Udapri, and, like, you know, K-pop idols are, like, kind of still a big thing, right? So, like, I was like just absolutely baffled by, like, people being, like, shocked by how, because I called it, okay? So, I said this a while ago with the story where they introduced, so this is going to be like some light Nikke spoilers for like the next 5 minutes, but I don't know anything that happened in the 3.5 anniversary because I didn't read the story. I didn't have the time because of life, so I don't know the specifics there. But the big thing is that Anise, who is one of the main 3, like, characters in the Commander's unit, hello, Council of Gnomes. Nice to see you. Yeah, I don't want to go in this room. I'm in this room. Don't stab me! So you have Anise, who is one of the main three from Counters, alongside, of course, Rappy, Neon, the Commander. Anise used to be an idol. There's a whole backstory there. I'm not going to spoil that. But Anise used to be an idol, and in order for her to essentially get upgraded, she needs to perform like her last like going away concert, I think it was, with her old idol mates Mint and Prika. And knowing how like some of the idol stuff works, they were probably going to be doing more. They were going to be focusing on how like maybe more like the female side of idols work, because male idols, a lot of them aren't really like vain or anything. Like they're actually usually pretty nice in like what they're shown. But I was like, I looked at them and I was like, okay, Anise is going to be the idol stereotype of like prim and proper on stage, a slob backstage, which that's just Anise in general. Mint is going to be like all adoring her fans on stage, but off stage she just wants to be complimented and like incredibly vain and focusing on her looks. And according to the most recent story from what I've heard, because it's focusing on Mint, that is like correct to a T, to the point where what was the thing? I think somebody pointed out that like, oh, there we go. We got our cosmetic box. They're playing through the story and like Mint, because it's only just like Mint and the Commander, and Mint is like, he's got abs. Oh, I want him to like like they're girl's down bad for the Commander. That's what I could just say. Girl is down bad for the Commander. And like, you know what? Fair point for how most of the Nikes are in that game. But then like her essentially producer, which is Mustang, who's like the leader of one of the companies in the game, like he does not want the Commander to do anything with Mint, even though I think they do anyway. Like people were like surprised. They're like, oh my gosh, I didn't expect an idol to be like vain and everything. Like when they're off stage, they had such a sad backstory and this, that, and the other. And I'm like reading these comments and I'm just like, do we not understand that like this was always going to be a thing? Like you're gonna have the prim and proper on stage, but slob backstage. The all about her fans main stage, but all about me backstage. And then you're gonna have the one who just gives zero shits about everything and just wants to do what's right, which seems to be Prika. Which right now Prika's got like, I think in terms of like favorites for the idol units, because we know we're gonna be getting Prika here really soon. I think that like, I think Anise is still the most popular one out of the trio. I've heard that Prika is second place. It was gonna be Mint, but I think Prika is now second place. But Prika's fans are starting to get pretty wild, so who's to say? But it's just so funny, like reading a bunch of stuff on like the Reddit and the Twitter, like posts, and it's just like, I never expected this. It's like, wow. Are you out of? Like, have you never seen how like current K-pop idols are? Like, did we miss something big? Like, what is happening? I don't know. It's, I'm looking like I need to get back into like the Nikkei story. I'm trying to see. Holy hell! Excuse me. Need to like fix my posture real quick. Dude, I wish this chair. There's no way to like lock this back in place, I don't think. Such a weird freaking chair. Where's my cart? Over here. Okay. I've been trying to message Spring. To see about doing like recording a video, because I know both of us really want to start like an Nikkei channel. Which we've talked about for like years at this rate. I want to see if I can find a time so we can do the first video that we want to do, which I think we've talked about it before on stream. The first video idea that we want to do is just both of us ranking our own personal like favorite Nikkeis at the time of the recording. And this is specifically so like you at least know who like what our favorites are and where probably our biases are. So I'm hoping that we can get that started relatively soon. It remains to be seen though. Is it on the ground? Oh, it is. But yeah, I'm also looking forward to actually like going back through seeing the stories that I haven't seen, because I think the last story that I just watched for Nikkei was the Bunny Aid and Bunny Milk saga, which introduced Velvet, and I think that was on the last one I read through before life just took multiple turns. Which at the end of the day, it was what it was. But what I hope to do with that channel is to actually like, because I know there's still like a lot of people who like they'll look at Nikkei and be like, oh, it's just a Gooner game 1000. And well, absolutely it's a Gooner game. There's still like so much going on in the game. What was the thing recently? There was I think there's been more, at least I've been seeing it on the Reddit specifically more so. There's been some more like VTubers playing Nikkei for the first time, and quite a few of them are like getting really attached to like some characters right off the bat, and then Nikkei does what Nikkei does. Let's say it does not end well for most of the characters. For a lot of the characters in the game, it tends not to end well for them. So I would say I had a feeling it was Peeper. It's just there's starting to be like a little bit of a resurgence for people playing and like seeing Nikkei for the first time and actually experiencing like the really good story. I think something that also hit recently was there's somebody, and I know it got like a few 100,000 like views on Twitter. Somebody was just like, I didn't take Nikkei seriously because I saw like tits and ass. And then I played through like the first 30 minutes and I see what everyone's been saying and I am hooked. And that is Nikkei in a nutshell. Also, I'm gonna have to hide and be right back. So we're gonna look at this corner and I'm gonna be right back real quick. I'm back. All right. Seems I haven't died, which is good news. I could have put the beer back. I was gonna put the beer back screen up, but I just had to dash, so I just said screw it. I just had pain. We're good now. Rope's probably back. I definitely took a lot of time, so we should probably try to find Robe and get a little bit more money. Let's go find Robe. Paper could be something else, but that's fine. Robe, where are you? There's Robe. I don't know how long I was away, excuse me. So we might see them like insta respawn. It do be possible. Yeah, the longer you're in a level, like, the faster enemies will respawn. But I'm like I knew I had to step away. I just let me see. I think they're only going to respawn once, so I think we should be fine. 52k, that's fine. If Robe all of a sudden spawns, then my bad. No! Alright, that's fine. We're chilling. Go! Quick! 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 No! Please! Please don't spawn in there! Please! Don't do it! Spawn behind me, if anything. Please. Please. The shotguns here too, and the walkies. Walkies are cool. I think we might end up just taking the shotgun. 2 ways to defend ourselves, plus strength. Hold on. Extra jump. Do I need the shotgun right now? Let me think. Is there anything else that I am gonna need? Yeah, I'm gonna need these. Like, it's nice to have the shotgun early. I think the gun is more than sufficient, though. Why did that just bounce wildly to the left? Crazy. Alright, let's go grab health. Now we can't die to Huntsman in one hit. I swear this song sounds like... You get the party started and everybody's jumping. New York to San Francisco. Don't remember the lyrics though, but it is really fun. It's the Vengabus. Yeah, it's Vengabus. Okay, this is a much better start compared to last time. We have an extra jump. We have the HP to live. We don't have the sprint speed, which is fine. I think 4 is actually probably okay because you're not going to be running with the cart. So maybe... I don't know. I don't know how to feel with like the cart for sprint speed because like 3 seemed like I was butting into the cart. 4, I know I was overshooting. What am I doing? I'm looking for cosmetics. I just immediately was like, yeah, I'm going to just casually go do my thing. Shadow baby. Flower. I mean, listen, if I got shot by the huntsman, like, not the end of the world, it would have just sucked. And my semi-bot might have needed brain transplant. I don't know if semi-bots even have brains. Yo, blue right off the bat. Don't mind if I do. Look at that. Just super fast, super easy. I wonder... I know some people have like the numbers already for like what the spawn rates are. I wonder if there is a number that people have found already for how likely it would be for multiple of these cosmetics to spawn in. Right? Because like ideally you would want to get 2 at the same time. Once you can. I know like early on you probably can only get 1, but if there's like by level 5 you should be able to get 2 30% of the time once they're in. Like that would be good info to know. Also, I'm glad we're seeing a lot of blue boxes today. Yesterday was a lot of green, so. You know what would be great? Money. Oh. This is when we get the Beastie Boys of Say It Ain't So. No, it's not sweet Beastie Boys. What am I saying? Weezer. Don't worry about me confusing Weezer and Beastie. You son of a bitch. Ding ding ch, ding ding ch. Say it ain't so. Your love is a heartbreaker. Dude, there's still guitars and whatever they're called, drum sets still in the closet from when I left like 3 years ago. All right, let's see what we can do here. Just gotta keep aligning it. This could be incredible, or this could be horrible. Son of a bitch. What if I were to go like this? Am I hitting the side? I am. Hold on. Here's a silence you cleaned up, boundaries us, or bottle, or so I hear. Like father, stepfather, drowning in the blood. That's fine, because I think we can just push with this. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, I don't know if whistling is going to come through on the mic, but you know what? Works for me. Ding, ding, ch, ding, ding, ch. Okay, you're going to hit the lip. Nope, you're good. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Say it ain't so. God damn it. Come on. Let's go. Okay. No. Wait a second. Wait, you're not stuck. What are you stuck on? That doesn't exist. Okay, I was like, what in the world are you stuck on? Alright, well. The question we ask ourselves now, who are we finding? And how boned are we? Another great singer, Adam Young, Fireflies. I remember, because I listened to Fireflies a whole lot. Like, I knew a lot of their songs. I don't know if I still do, but I knew a lot of their songs, like, off the top of my head, right? And somebody... I want to say it was one of my brothers. We had this... It was the world's most pointless argument, bar none. Sorry, I had to do some quick math there. It was the most pointless of arguments, but what it was I was saying that, like, Owl City, which is Adam Young's stage name, is really just Adam. Like, there's, sure, you have some, like, backup, like, vocal, like, backup instruments and so on and so forth, but, like, Owl City is just him. And we had this, like, whole back and forth on how it was, like, multiple people. There was, like, 5 or 6 people in the band, and it wasn't just one person. And I was like, this feels like a weird argument, because you literally could just look it up on Wikipedia or, like, any interview site ever, and it literally is just the one guy. And everyone else is, like, you know, just like essentially like backup instruments for like stage help. It was like such a weird like argument to have. But also, to whoever it was, like I know that knew me as like the Owl City guy because I just love listening to the songs. Like Fireflies, of course, is a banger, don't get me wrong. But like, you just spawned in there. Unbelievably, you just spawned in there. But like Vanilla Twilight is a banger. Bird and the Worm is really good. Let's get moving over here. I fucked up. Damage something. Damage a few things. Nothing too bad. How much strength? 3? Where's the spear? What the say? Spear should still be here. Drenched in vanilla twilight, I'll sit on the front porch all night, waist deep in thought, because when I think of you, I don't feel so alone. I'm not that good at singing. I apologize for hurting your ears. I just love the guy's music. Hunter. Get fucked. You got up. You're dead. When violet eyes get wider and heavy wings grow wider, I'll taste the stars and realize or feel alive again. I'll forget the world that I knew, but I swear I won't forget you. Gosh, it's been a while. Oh, music video, fun fact, also has Shaq in it. If I remember, I think Shaq is like just watering some flowers or something, and then once oh my god, what is it called? Aurora Borealis shows up. He gets like super excited. It's great. I think one of his like underrated songs though, it's gosh, what's the name of the Hua movie? I don't remember the name of the Hua movie. Is it Warriors? Guardians? Sorry, for those who don't know what a Hua is, it's an owl. I just call it a Hua based off of a game that we might be playing again soon. Is it called Guardians or Warrior? Like I say Warriors, and I think of the cats, obviously. Like, it's like a bunch of owls, and he sang like I think the song for the movie. Like that song's really good. I don't remember what the name of the song is off the top of my head. It's like bird's eye view, waking stars, and cause they're all around you. White eyes were always bright in the blue. To chase your dreams and remember me, sweet bravery, cause after all. I'm trying to remember the name of this song. I don't think it's Bird's Eye View, but like I feel like it's close to that. Also, am I level 3? Yeah, okay, I already killed everything. That makes sense. And then a lot of like the more recent I think he made like a more recent album that I haven't heard. God, I think I made a joke with Gold of his theme song should just be Gold by Owl City. Thought that would be funny. There was I'm like just remembering like a lot of the songs like I used to listen to from Owl City. Like I know from that album, like Silhouette is really good. But I think it's just called Kamikaze. It has like weirdly this like hilarious line. I always found it hilarious. It was like, so calm down. And it's like I don't think you want to tell that to somebody who's thinking of kamikaze. That's like that just seems like not a good thing to tell them. Like, kamikaze over me, and I come alive. My midnight melody. And then, yeah, so calm down. Though I think if I had to pick a favorite, as much as Fireflies is just a banger, Alligator Sky, so fucking good. lot of bangers, but Alligator Sky is probably my favorite. Where was I when the rockets came to life and carried you away into the alligator sky? Even though I'll never know what's up ahead, I'm never letting go. I'm never letting go. It's like the only other song that I know like the rap for. That's not a plane, that's me. I'm sitting where I'm supposed to, floating on the clouds and nobody coming close to. It's concrete and the sky switch places. How am I feeling? It's a good song. It's a good song. I think we're good here. We got our cosmetic. Nope, nope. There we go. Where's our cleanup crew? Cleanup crew, a headhunter, and spearer. As long as like headhunter doesn't see us, I think we'll be okay. There goes headhunter. You're such a dick. Whoa. Good thing I know the trick. Come with me, spearer friend. We're friends now. Join me on my expedition. Ooh, no strength. That's a toughie. That is a toughie. No strength is rough. Look at that throw. Beautiful. Extra jump, though, is pretty good. Give me more HP. Because I don't want to die. Tumble launch would be good. So tumble grab, I've seen some videos of people doing tumble grabs and like absolutely popping off on some great ones. I think it's pointless. Tumble wings, my beloved. All right, how much is this one? 6, let's go. I don't know what that voice was. All right, let's see what our cosmetics are. I mean, we're getting back into it. Yo. Okay, hold on. It's kind of vibe with that, not gonna lie. Less vibe. Beautiful. What the? We look so beautiful. Can't you believe it? Honestly, not bad. Our upgrades are so much better than last time. All right, still 3 enemies. We are looking for... Dude, I hate the Museum of Human Art. Like, great concept. Just hate a lot of the items here. Especially the freaking street light. Traffic light. So traffic light or street light? It's a traffic light. Don't worry, I have the shooty McBlaster blast. Also, we do have crouch rest, so can recover stamina if we so choose. There's a horse. There is our cosmetic. I sneezed and my headphones jutted off. Ow. How much are you damaged? I'm so sorry. These headphones are so loose. Like, I'll just sneeze and they'll just immediately fly off. What am I doing? I need a cart. I need to go shopping. Let me go shopping. Thank you, Blossy. Dude, sneezing's the scariest thing. I say dude a lot. I still gotta say like something else. I did say you used to say die. Happy birthday! Here's your present. A toast to your birthday. I killed the birthday boy. I also killed what probably could be conceived as her pet. So there's still one somewhere that we could just... Ah, the parent. And the family... The father, the son, and the pets. All taken care of. Because they all wished for murder. How am I getting the horse there? I'm clipping that, by the way. I just walk up to the birthday boy after he killed his pet, say happy birthday, and just shoot him in the head. Oh, that's unfortunate. Reminds me there was a thing recently of oh my gosh, what is it? It's I don't think it was that recent. I think it was a few months ago where like an image was floating around of a guy like having his 18th birthday, but because he like robbed a store at gunpoint or like did some sort of crime. I want to say it was robbing a store at gunpoint. He just waited and celebrated his birthday with it. Like there's like a picture of the police there. And they're like celebrating his birthday with him as he like has his head in his hands, like realizing, oh fuck, dude, I'm going to jail. Oh fuck. Like he's getting hit with the realization that they're waiting to 18 to charge him as an adult. It's like, why would you do that? Also, like, so close to your birthday. Your 18th birthday, no less. But kids do be dumb. You know what else I've been watching recently, though? I've been watching, the, like, clips of The Chase recently. I'm gonna just like this. Oh. so I'm not seen as an asshole. I think sorry, before we talk about the chase, I gotta text my mom about, like, it's what more or less is just like kid pictures of like me and my brothers. Oh, I'm about to be in trouble, aren't I? I didn't love the picture, I just liked it. Listen, I hit the first thing that showed up. It's a cool picture. No, I think I got my mom into like a little bit of a sappy mood because yesterday she was already in a bad mood yesterday, like she is today, but she was in like an even worse mood yesterday, even though I was like offering to pick up food and trying to be on my best behavior. And then I reminded her and showed her a picture of, it was me, Word, and Strawby. Sorry, her, Word, and Strawby, all on a cruise, like not, I don't think it was a cruise. I think it was like a ferry for like Disneyland. Or Disney World, excuse me. And just, it's so funny because Word has changed dramatically. Like, I don't think any of y'all have like seen what Word looks like, even like way back when. But man's changed quite a bit. Strawby, on the other hand, hasn't changed a bit. He's gotten taller. That's it. Like, otherwise, it's the exact same person. I just find that so funny. I think I'm going to try to get the horse in position. Bong, ba 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 bong. Oh. You know what? Okay. How much is this? 67. All right, we're going to try this. This could either go really well or really poorly. It is going to depend on how well I do. I have only done this once before. Okay. I mean specifically I've done this once before with the horse. As we've seen previously, I've done this with other items. It's hanging on by a thread. It is hanging on by a thread. I tell you. I do it. Is that in there? Oh my lord, we did it. We fit in the horse. Anyway, sorry, we were talking about the chase. For those who don't know, it's a British game show, I guess, where you're essentially answering like more or less basic quiz questions against just some master quizzers. Like, weirdly enough, I don't have a favorite out of all of them because they're all so good. Because you got son of a bitch. What I'm trying to think of like all the chasers, because you got the Governess and Haggerty, you have Mark Labette the Beast, Paul Sinner the Cinderman, Dara Ennis, who is the Menace. And Dara is just fantastic because he actually competed on the chase as a contestant against Paul, and won, and people were so upset at that episode particularly because Dara like ran the episode and like showed how incredible of a quizzer he is, and his teammates made him get less money. So, and then there's the Vixen who her first name is Jenny. I don't. It's Jenny or Jennifer, I think. I don't remember what her last name is. And then the Dark Destroyer, Sean Wallace. But like the show is just so good because not only do you get to learn like interesting like questions and answers and stuff, but also like everyone's got personality, both the contestants and the chasers, and the host Bradley Walsh, fantastic. Just heard an error of some kind, but that wasn't for me. Weird. Okay. But like it's such a just an interesting show, and then you get to watch like the bloopers and stuff of like some of the crazy things contestants say, or just Bradley Walsh just not being able to keep it together. But I probably found out about it similar to how a lot of people did way back when. I think it was like it was like mid 2010s was him cracking up at a name. Gotta be the end. What the hell? Hold on. What is down here? This... Yeah, this is the last one, right? Okay. So I need to go the other way. No, there was the clip I think that like really took off. It was the same for me too. It was Bradley Walsh laughing at a question of a person's name. It was a German skier. I think she is a skier. I gotta remember because no, they answered show dancing and it was not show dancing. But her name is Fanny Schmealer, but he mispronounced it as Fanny Schmeller, which, if you know what a fanny is and the words that sounds like smell, he was just cracking up because he could not believe that was somebody's name. And then years later, I found out he was on a show. Is it the Michael McIntyre show? And they woke him up in bed. He's like, he's half naked, waking up in bed. He's like, the fuck is going on? I guess I'm going to answer chase questions because that. And then they put a joke. Oh, and here's Fanny. And he's like, oh, what? No, 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 no. Like, wait. And they're like, oh, no, we're just kidding. And then like a few minutes later, they're like, okay, and then here's Fanny. And they're like, wait, what? He just walks in. And the first thing he does, and it goes to show is like his character, honestly. He immediately goes to apologize for her for one, making fun of her name, but also two, like mispronouncing the name. And she took it on the chin. Like she was like smiling and she like took it really well. But it's just so funny. And then the other one the clip that I watch a lot is I'm trying to say the name of the lake in Wales. Llanfair. It's supposed to be Llanfair something, and I can't pronounce it. Oh, hello! Happy birthday! That's not what I want. Listen, at least I wished them a happy birthday before I shot him in the face again. There was one clip recently that I was watching. Like, I want to watch like the actual show itself and like see it from beginning to end and like watch as many episodes as I can because it seems really interesting and I want to expand my knowledge as one does. But there was one that like that I was laughing so hard and I like kept rewatching it because it was great. Also, just side note, there's one where there is a clip of like Tim Vine, who's a British comedian, who he's on there just as like a regular like person and then comes back on as a celebrity contestant, which is great. And then there's I know there's a clip of like Joel Dommett seeing his entire team get taken out and then decides that he's gonna go for the big number because he can't win, but he's gonna try it anyway and actually beats the chaser initially, but then loses the final round. And like, I don't remember where else I know Joel Dommett from, because like, I know he's in Taskmaster right now as one of the contestants, and I really kind of hope that he wins because I think he's cool. I think he's great. Trudge, where are you, by the way? Trudge is supposed to be somewhere. Might go look around for Trudge. We'll see. If I can recommend, if you can watch Taskmaster as well as The Chase, definitely do it. And Inside Number 9. I gotta still watch more episodes, like all the way through of Inside Number 9. I obviously don't have any subscriptions anymore, so can't exactly watch like BritBox, but another one I would highly recommend. Trudge, where are you? There you are. Nope. You just need to watch like more anime and more like just funny television. That's really it. Somebody I remember, I think they wanted to watch anime together. So I should probably take them up on that offer. See my shadow in the distance. Okay, animal's gonna be potentially annoying. Hello. Goodbye. Oh, Stampede. Hello. Good birthday! They're fucking animals. Anyway. I think I might end the stream right here. Specifically because like I ended up starting this late and there is like, quite a bit I need to do before I do the second stream today. That is something that I should do. Extra jumps coming in clutch today. Oh my gosh. I have 1 range. That's great. See, why do I have that song stuck in my head right now? There's no reason why I should have that song stuck in my head. I haven't heard that song in ages. The one I'm doing to is by Van Kurian from Utano Prince-sama, and it's oh my gosh, what is the name of the song? Come home to me, come home to me. I don't remember the words to the song. Because is it the Don 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 song? Maybe, I don't know. I know the what am I call it? The theme. I just don't remember how it exactly goes. Dude, this is another 9er. Hold on, we're taking this one too. Okay. Honestly, not bad. Weirdly enough, we still only have 4 strength, but now we're much earlier in, so I think it's not going to be that big of a deal. 1 range kind of sucks. 3 extra jumps is going to save us. That's good. 5 stamina, 1 lunch. Honestly, this is not a bad run, all things considered. And we have a lot of energy, so not too bad. And we did get quite a bit more cosmetics. We did get arm rare, right? We already have the puffy one. Let me keep my puffy one. Yeah, obviously there's still so many more cosmetics to get. So like I'll be sticking with it. It's so weird that the only gold one I got was this green arm that's like just bright. But like I turned it, I don't know, it's a weird material, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so originally the plan was not to play REPO. I just, due to all of the like craziness that was happening today, I really just couldn't get what I wanted to get set up in time. But I am going to be streaming something new later today. Sorry, I just saw something. I was like, wait a second, is that it? No. So if you weren't here yesterday, you probably don't know, but so I'll just kind of re-say it here. Also, I should go into the next level so it saves my stuff. Just do that real quick. So if you weren't here yesterday or didn't see the post, just a reminder, DBD is kind of like pseudo hiatus until the video comes out. Pocopia is also on a hiatus because I'm frustrated with the game. And ZA, I just don't want to do the, whatever it's called, the actual, like, fights that I need to do for the final titles just yet. Specifically because, like, I'm just waiting for, I am waiting for that video, like the first part of that video, to be done before I just go back and do it. But I just want to double check. Backlog roulette also. Hi Cassie, welcome back. Backlog roulette, we need to actually still make the video of, and I have to figure that out, so there's that. Artisan of Glimeth, we could play. I'm a little puzzle gamed, brain dead right now from that game, so I'm taking a little small break from that. And then Hamtaro, Him Heartbreak, I just need to talk to Ray on when they're free, so that way I can actually finish it, because I know they wanted to be around to watch it. So I did want to start one of the 2 new stream games today, And I did run it by Cassie on like which ones maybe I should like start. And I pretty much gave a whole list of games that I want to make videos on eventually, but I think it will be like long enough to where it gives us time to like finish the other videos by then. So I think what we're going to do, it's going to say hopefully. I'm like looking at the list, I'm like, I want to play all of these. Shit. Cassie did say one of them. And then I took it a different direction. Sorry, I'm like looking at the list here and I'm just like, oh man, there's so many good games to play. And like, I'm trying to think of which ones would like take long enough so that way it gives editing time to finish. That one's gonna take ages. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out because there's so many good options, but I need to touch base with some people and then go from there. And then yeah, and then I have to go on my laptop. This is gonna sound weird, but I'm actually gonna be deleting a whole bunch of like random footage. There is so much like footage that I just don't need. Hold on. Why? Okay, those ones I can keep. I don't need this anymore, so like there's a few things that like I have to just like delete the footage of because we're not gonna ever use, but I gotta talk to some powers that be and figure out where we're going with there. Anyway, with all that being said, I thank you all so much for watching. I do hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you're new here, feel free to follow on Twitch or sub on YouTube. It helps out a lot. And we'll be back later tonight in about 5 hours for the second stream. So we'll see y'all then. Bye.